know what I want to talk about today? I tell you guys all the time, when I talk to you, I am talking to myself. I am learning and re-implementing all of the things that I mentioned. But today I want to talk about self-esteem. Self-esteem. Type that in the comments. Self-esteem. It took me years. Let me be clear. Years to realize that I had a low self-esteem. I had created this facade. I walked in the room like I was the finest thing walking, so I didn't realize that I actually had a low self-esteem. This was when I was in my 20s and 30s. Maybe even a little bit into my 40s before I started working on myself and realizing that nobody else in the whole world is responsible for your own self-esteem. That you got to dig deep into some of the things that you've been through, some of the things that have happened to you that have damaged your self-esteem. You got to dig deep into those things and start knocking away the negative things like bricks, or like taking down a brick wall, like one a day. Knock it down. You can knock it down because a lot of things that have happened to us, a lot of things, somebody can say one thing to us, one thing, and 30 years later we'll still be thinking about it. Somebody can call us fat. Somebody can say we got a big nose. Somebody can say we got a big forehead, and we will hold on to that, and it will damage us, and it will affect the way we feel about ourselves. I remember specifically when I started to deal with my self-esteem, and I used to be like a size 3, size 5, even a 0. So when I became thick, before thick was in, so I wasn't ready. So somebody gave me what they thought was a compliment. It was like, oh, you thick. And I took it the wrong way because I wasn't ready to embrace thickness, So I had to deal with that. And I'm constantly looking at a mirror like, oh, So once I learned to really just love me, love Bree, I just love you, Bree, then I started to accept that, hey, ain't no more size 3s, ain't no more size 5s. I'm beautiful the way I am. But I had to do it. I am the one that had to do it. You understand? It's self-esteem, baby. And sometimes we'll get in a relationship and we'll expect the man or the woman to fix that. We will. We need them to tell us we're sexy. We need them to tell us we're beautiful. Now, make no mistake, it feels great. And I do feel in a productive relationship, people should compliment each other. However, if, let's just say, your man had a bad day and he's just not focused right now. He's just not focused. He's trying to get home. He's trying to get in the shower. He's trying to go in the garage, smoke a cigar and relax and unwind from his busy day. And you bought a new outfit, and you lost a few pounds and you really needed him to say, wow, baby, you look beautiful. Now, he very well just missed the boat. It could have happened. That particular day, he just was not focused because it was about him and it wasn't about you. But you cannot be devastated. And all that confidence that you built up in yourself when you lost that weight and put on that new dress, and, it can now not disappear because he didn't compliment you on this day. It just can't happen. And I keep telling you this over and over. I will throughout this video because yes, do I feel men should say, baby, you're beautiful, baby, you cute, you look nice in that. Do I feel like women should say, oh, baby, you look good, your arms, getting nice and strong looking, you've been doing push-ups. Yes, I feel people should do that. However, you cannot depend on that, and you cannot be debilitated emotionally when you don't get it on the day that they don't say it. It is called self-esteem. You cannot depend on your mate for it. It's a compliment. It's like icing on the cake. Make no mistake, I love to be told I'm beautiful. I do. I love it, and it's not conceit. It's just something, it's a need. It's a natural need, like touch and touching, that we need. Human beings need it. And sometimes even we'll think our man is so strong and so masculine that he doesn't need it. But honey, just go on and walk up and tell him how nice it looked when the barber cut his beard, or how you just love his, whatever, and watch how he just turns into a little boy. So we need that. However, we just have to understand that it starts with us. Self, S-E-L-F, it starts with us. We have to encourage ourselves. That's one of the reasons why I created the in 59 seconds movement. We have to stand in front of the mirror, maybe days when nobody's around, maybe days when everybody else is not focused so they can't uplift us. We have to learn to uplift ourselves. So give your mate a break. really give your mate a break. Appreciate him and acknowledge when they do, or him or her, when they do compliment you. But learn to compliment yourself. Learn that your mate is not responsible for how you feel about you. You have to love you before they can love you. I love you guys. It's Sabrina Fisher Reese, America's #1 transformational mindset coach. Have an amazing day in 59 seconds or a little more.